much do you love CJ?
How much do I love CJ? That's not a question. That's your question. How much do I love CJ? He knows how much I love him. Little punk face. He's our little troublemaker. But we love him.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. He's not a chupacabra. Sure thing. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different than what my other videos are like. I kind of updated my page a little bit, so I wanted to start doing some different content for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy this one. This one's gonna be more of a, I'm gonna be getting ready and then I'm gonna do a Q&A. Probably should have done this video as my first video, but that's okay. Probably now it's been, what, a year and some since I started my channel, and I haven't really done a Q&A or something for you guys to get to know me. At first I kind of did a few videos here and there that I talked a little bit more, but yeah, just kind of wanted to change it up a little bit and hope that you guys enjoy it. So before we start, I'm going to tell you a few things about me. My name is Leslie. I'm 31 years old and I'm from California but live in Colorado. I've been living in Colorado now for maybe more than 15 years now. I'm a Taurus, or all you horoscope people know what that means a little bit, I guess. Yes, I am very stubborn and hard-headed at times, but I'm also, I think, very loyal, and I feel like a lot of people like to come to talk to me about certain things. I'm married to my little Filipino. His name is CJ. I have two boys, Ethan and Tristan. My youngest is 5 and my oldest is 9. So I'm gonna start getting ready and I'm gonna be answering your questions while I get ready. Makeup brand that I wanted to try would be NARS. I've heard a lot of good things about NARS. Been really wanting to try it. I don't know why I haven't tried it, honestly, but the foundation looks like it's nice and the blushes look really pretty too. Everybody talks about that orgasm blush. So yeah, that's one of the things that I want to try. And for today's look, I'm not going to be doing anything out of the ordinary. It's just going to be an easy, not full coverage look or anything like that. So just so you know. That one is hard. I have a favorite movie that I like to watch, but I don't watch it over and over again. I feel like sometimes movies, you gotta let them sit for a while before you watch them again. But there is a couple of them that I do like to watch over and over again. I guess I don't really get tired of them. The first one being P.S. I Love You, and every time I watch it, I cry because I'm a baby. I cry about everything pretty much, every show, any commercial, any little video on YouTube or Facebook or anything. I cry like a little baby. And then the other one is The Great Gatsby. I watch that one a lot too. I don't know why, but I do like to watch them, both of those. I guess P.S. I Love You I watch more than The Great Gatsby, but yeah, those are the movies that I watch over and over again. For like drugstore, I think that the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer is pretty good. And then if you want something more high-end, the Tarte Shape Tape one is pretty good. For another drugstore one, ColourPop No Filter Concealer, that one's pretty good too. Those are the ones that I usually use, and I think that they're pretty full coverage. I think the e.l.f. one might be a little bit more full coverage than the ColourPop one for the drugstore, but they're pretty good. And of course the Tarte Shape Tape one, that one is really good and it's really full coverage. So those are the ones that I would recommend. I have dry under eyes, so for me the ColourPop one is a little bit less drying than the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So both of those I think are pretty good. Ouch. And the Tarte Shape Tape one, it's a little bit dry, but it's not too bad. It doesn't like cling on to my under eyes, so it's not too bad either. So those are the ones that I would recommend for you guys with dry under eye. Probably sophomore year of high school. I didn't really do like a full face or anything. I would just do my eyeshadow, and sometimes I would wear lipstick, not very often. It was mostly just my eyeshadow that I would wear mostly, and I didn't really wear like blush or any of that. And I definitely didn't do my eyebrows back then either. So you guys can imagine what that would look like. So I started doing like my face and foundation and all that maybe a little bit, I don't know, maybe senior year in high school and like the end of high school. Not too much still. I mean, it would just be like maybe a little bit of foundation. And also I think because I had a job, because I started working when I was 17, so that's probably why I was able to afford it more. So I would buy makeup. I started doing my full face, I would say, I don't know, like a couple years after high school, right? I think like a couple of years after high school. It was, I think it was the equivalent to the Forever foundation now. I don't think the one that I actually used, they have it anymore. That was my first high-end product that I bought. That and a blush. I still have the blush from then. And it was also a Dior one. Any other high-end? No. I think those two are the ones, and I bought them together. It was like one of my first paychecks that I got that I wanted to buy a high-end foundation because I've never used anything high-end before. Foundation, I liked how it looked. It was really dewy on my skin. And the blush was more of a pinky tone. I don't even think they have that blush anymore either. Actually, now that I think about it, they have some blushes, but I don't think they have the one that I'm talking about because even the packaging on it is different now than what it was back then. Let me see if I can find it and we'll show you. This is what it looks like. And it is called Dior Blush Rosé Cherie, like a pinky tone. And I still have some because I only use it on very special occasions because it's expensive. And I know it's probably expired now, but I don't care. I'm still gonna use it. The foundation, I don't have that anymore. Obviously, I used it up, but I did like how it made my face look. It was really dewy. And back then, I didn't know anything about setting my foundation or anything like that. So I would just use the foundation alone without putting any powder over it or anything like that. So I probably look like a big greasy mess, but it's okay. It's just makeup. Something I am scared of by the video, you guys can probably tell I'm a little bit shy. So it's probably opening up to people. I don't really like to talk about my personal stuff with other people that I don't trust. I'm not saying I don't trust you guys. I'm just saying like people that are in my everyday life, I guess, that like I work with or something like that. Just because maybe I'm scared that they might hurt me or make fun of me or think that I'm dumb or something like that. Another thing that I'm scared of is being alone, even though that kind of like doesn't make sense given what I just said about opening up to people. I guess I like a close group of people. I don't really like a big crowd. I'm more of a just my everyday people, like my mom, my husband, my grandma, my dad, and a few people that I talk to here and there, like friends and stuff that I'll talk to about my personal issues or personal anything going on in my life pretty much. But other than that, I'm not really one to just spill my life away just to anybody like that. So yeah, those are the two things that I am scared of. most inspirational person. Well, I guess it's persons, not just one person. Probably my mom, just because of all the stuff that she has gone through in her life, and she still keeps moving forward and keeps striving for what she wants no matter what life has thrown at her in the past. And then also CJ, because I know that he has gone through some crazy stuff in the past that it's now behind him, but he struggled a lot to get to where he is now, and he didn't need anybody to get to where he is, and I look up to him for that. Maybe one day he'll tell you guys his story, but that's not for me to tell. Let's just say that he's gone through some crazy stuff that I don't wish anybody to go through, because it's hard stuff. And yet he still goes to work, and he's a good dad, and he's a good husband. So I'm proud of him for that. So I find him to be very inspirational and somebody to look up to. And another person that's not in my life, but that I think people should listen to more maybe, is Ellen DeGeneres, because she's always helping people out and seeing the best in people and finding good people around different states all over, you know, the US and everything, bringing them onto her show and being able to help them out. And the whole message about just being kind to one another, because that's really what we need in this world. We just need to be nicer to each other and communicate. Those are the inspirational people that I look up to. What got me into makeup? I guess just wanted to be more creative and express myself. I remember when I first started eyeshadow, I liked the colorful looks, and well, I still like the colorful looks, and I still like eyeshadow, and I find it to be the most exciting part of the makeup process. The other parts are still fun, but the eyeshadow, just the way that you can put in different colors and create something different every time, and how you can either make yourself look, you know, different every time with every eyeshadow look that you have. You can either go really soft, you can go really bright, do a mixture of both. So many looks, so many different things that you can do just with makeup. Create something different and make yourself look into somebody completely different. Like if you were to do FX makeup, or even with your regular just foundations and stuff like that, and like the cream makeup and the eyeshadows and all of that, just you can create a whole different look every time, and it's not always going to be the same. Probably a Coloradan more than a Californian now. I mean, when I first moved here, there was a lot of things that I missed from over there, but now that I'm older, I think that I like the quiet in Colorado. The only thing that I guess kind of scares me is the violence here. Maybe because it's smaller, I don't know. You just hear more about the crazy stuff that happens here, but I'm sure that it happens everywhere. But anyways, I consider myself more a Coloradan than I do a Californian. Just like I said, because it's quiet, and I love the mountains, and I feel like the communities sometimes are closer, because I don't ever recall when I lived in California that you would go to like city, like little things that they had going on. Like in Greeley, they do the Friday Fest, I think it's what it's called, and they have like, you know, all the communities get together during the summer. I think they do it during the summer, and then for Christmas they have like the Christmas light up of the tree. Like when I lived in Longmont, they used to do that, but I don't remember seeing that in California. I don't know, maybe they did, or I don't remember, I was little, but I feel like sometimes the communities here are closer than they are in California. But then again, in California, I miss the ocean, and then I miss the diversity, like different people from different countries. You see people here from different countries, but not as much as you do over there. Also, it's hard to find things here sometimes, like Guatemalan stuff, that's hard to find, or like different restaurants if you want to try something different. Those are hard to find, I feel like. But other than that, I like that my kids are growing up here, because I feel like it's more mellow and your life is not like fast and just go every minute of it. So definitely consider myself more a Coloradan than a Californian. I will always be a Catholic girl. Oh my goodness. Pandora playlist. I listen to a lot of stuff and a lot of weird stuff. It ranges from, you know, alternative to hip-hop to rap. I have opera, I have soundtracks, I have musicals. I'm really into a lot of music. The only one that I'm not really into that much is country. Some songs are just not my kind of thing. But I do listen to like Chris Stapleton. He's pretty cool. I like that his voice is like bluesy, soul kind of. So I'll listen to him. But if you were to put my playlist on shuffle, there's definitely a lot of, you just play this one, this song is rap, and then you're playing opera. Like, that's how crazy my playlist is. So yeah, it's all over the place. I enjoy a lot of music, and I actually have some songs on my Instagram. If you guys want to go check out my page or go follow me on Instagram, I have some music playlists on there that I have made. So if you guys know what kind of music I listen to, the link is always down in the description bar for you guys to go follow me on Instagram. Instagram. So yes, I post a lot. I mean, sometimes. I've been trying now because I took a break last week. I wasn't posting as much because I needed a little break from, you know, just being on Instagram all the time. But yeah, I have a lot of people that I talk to over on Instagram. So, you know, if you guys want to reach out to me, ask me a question or whatever, just say hey, that's fine. You guys can reach me mostly on Instagram. Is where I will respond the fastest than anything else. Twitter, I don't really go on Twitter as much. Facebook a little bit. Snapchat, no, not really. Sometimes I'll post things here and there, but not that often. So if you guys ever want to see what I'm up to or what I'm doing, head over to my Instagram page because that's where I'm mostly more interactive with anybody over there. I have one pet. His name is Marshmallow. He's a Chihuahua. I actually had him in one of the videos, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. I can't remember how long ago. But he is a Chihuahua. We got him when he was 8 weeks, and now we've had him for a little bit over a year now. He is a crazy dog. He likes to play a lot. He's always wanting to play, and he tries to eat everything off the floor because, I don't know, he just wants to eat all the time. He will eat my mom's dog's food. My mom has a dog too. Her name is Ginger, but he likes to go eat her food and drink her water. And sometimes he leaves her without any food because he's a crazy dog like that. He just wants to eat all the time. I don't know if all dogs are like that. I remember when I was little, I used to have another dog. His name was Teddy, and I don't recall him eating as much as Marshmallow does because Marshmallow just wants to eat and play all the time. All the time. I think if he could, he would eat until his belly blowed up or something because that dog can eat. And it's crazy because I don't know if you guys have a dog, if they do this, but he eats way too fast and then he like gags himself out, like he's gonna throw up because he's eating too fast, or like it won't go down, but he eats too fast. Even his water, when he drinks water, he drinks it super fast. He's a crazy dog, but we love him. My ethnicity. I am Hispanic. My parents are from Guatemala. Both my mom and my dad are from Guatemala. My dad is from a town called Jutiapa, and my mom is from the capital. It's just Guatemala City. They have been here for 31 years. I know that because I am 31, and that's when they got here. So yeah, I am Guatemalan and proud. And our kids are Guatepinos because CJ is Filipino, so they're half Asian, half Hispanic, and yeah, mixed babies. What random talent do I have? Okay, my random talent is kind of weird, obviously because it's random, but I can name a song in a movie, but I can also name exactly what scene it's from and tell you what they were saying or doing in that scene. It sounds crazy, but it's true. I don't know why I remember that, but sometimes I can't even remember the movie. I just remember that part with that song and what they were doing. I'm weird right now.
Rapid fire round.
Oh, Stranger Thing. Usually sweats and a t-shirt. Nothing exciting, guys. My favorite subject, art. Or English, if you want to get all academic. Yes. Yes. Not always, but most of the time. Yes. Yes. I don't know. All my money? I'm a Taurus. I'm kind of greedy. What can I say? No, I'm just kidding. I would. If it's for a good cause, yes, I would. Unless it's those people standing in the streets that like to lie to other people, saying, hey, I need money, but they really don't. Friday. That I visited? Santa Barbara. Ariel. Yes, very loud. Chips. Larissa explains it all. Que palabra. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I know I didn't tell you guys what I was using, but I will link it down below. I have all the products here, so I will link those down below for you guys to know exactly what I used if you guys want to do this little makeup here. Hope that you guys learned a little bit more about me. I do have some fun videos planned for you guys, so yeah, just stay tuned. I will see you in my next one. Toodles! And now the internet knows.